Lifting Leaders podcast, where we're unleashing leader possibilities to make a better world. I'm Trisha Ryan, and together with Crystal Roberts, we're diving deeper into some of the complexities of the world's most critical challenges and exploring innovative ways of navigating through them.
Through interviews with experts and leaders just like you, we are exploring what it takes to thrive as a leader today and examining new ways of thinking about how to creatively lead into a more equitable, socially responsible, and sustainable future. And the future starts now. Hi, Trisha. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I kind of feel a little grateful today. How about you?
Yeah, Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Not only right around the corner, it's the end of the week. Oh my gosh, we're already there. Doesn't it feel weird that we've gotten this far in the year already?
I know. It really does. This year has just flown by.
Summer went crazy. I swear, I don't even remember summer at this point. And we had such a great summer.
Yeah.
But it flew. It really flew.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should be talking a little bit of gratitude right now. And I think our listeners are probably needing that a little bit too, don't you think?
I think so. And so I'm glad that we're taking this time. We're taking just a bit of a break, just a 1 episode break from our special series. We will be back at that next week. Next Monday, we'll drop a really fantastic duo, actually. We're not going to tell you who it is, but you'll be excited. It's a really fantastic duo coaching partnership. And then after that, we'll actually be doing the wrap of the series. Yeah. And then looking towards the end of the year. But today we thought, let's just take a breath, essentially.
That's right.
Talk a little bit about gratitude and what we're thankful for this year.
I think we have a lot to be grateful for personally, the two of us, just as partners in crime, if you will. You know, we've had really good year, and we've had some wonderful guests, and we'll talk about that in a couple of weeks. But I think this is a time when there are a lot of people who aren't really necessarily feeling so grateful, and there's a lot going on that is making them feel a little lost. And so I just think we need to remember that there is so much more out there that we could be thankful for, and things that are way more important in the world at the end of the day. Yeah. So, I personally am just grateful to you for the rest of my life. I am always grateful to you, but I'm grateful to you for my friendship with you, for your kindness and your generosity, for our partnership, which to me is the best. I don't think I've ever felt more like I had the right partner in a business venture and in just a friendship. We're sister friends for life, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I feel the same way with you. So grateful to have this time together and have the podcast together, but also just be friends as well. Yeah. And to be able to hang out and have a good time together. Yeah.
I mean, we're good. We laugh, we cry, we do all sorts of things together. It's like
we do it all.
It's a real honest to goodness friendship. It's cool. So that's something that is, I don't think you can ever not be grateful for people who are that impactful in your life, and we both have additional people in our lives too. We have an extended network, if you will. There are a lot of people who are mutual friends, but also you have this amazing family who, they are the gift, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I have only known your kids for 7 or 8 years. But in that time, I'm blown away every day at how wonderful they are. And your husband is amazing. And oh my gosh, right? I could go on and on forever.
Thank you.
I feel like it needs to be said, Yeah. It really does.
I'm grateful for them as well. And we're really looking forward to all being together. It's been several months since we've all been together. And so we're looking forward to that. And we'll have my brother and his family as well. And so that'll be fun. And my mom and dad are still with us. So that's, we feel really grateful for that as well. So
a full house.
A full house.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, and so we want to make sure that we just kind of let the world know that we're grateful. And we hope that you're finding something that you can be grateful for right now as well. And, if you don't feel like you can, take a pause, go for a walk, take a pen pen and maybe a notebook or something with you and just sit down for a little while. And even if you just write a word or a sentence or something that you feel grateful for, why don't you think about jotting it down and then look and then go finish your walk or finish whatever you're doing and then go back and read it afterwards and just see how it lands, you know? You might find that there's more you want to write about. I always find that, you know, when I start something like that, it just starts out as a word or a couple of words, and then I let it go for a while, pick it up again, and then it's like I can't stop writing, right? It's just
That's right. Yeah. I think it can start as simple as our breath. And I think you're right as far as get out, even in your backyard, and look at what is, you know, nature and its beauty in all forms.
Yes.
You know, even though we here are looking at very rainy, soggy days right now, the beauty of a raindrop on a blade of grass, there's a whole world right there.
Yes.
And so really slowing down, staying present, seeing what's right there in front of you, very important as we think about gratitude. Yeah.
You know, I just have to say one thing, that last time I drove over to your house, and, you know, Crystal and I both live in pretty rural areas and very wooded and, you know, kind of a little dark, and certainly the streets are not, you know, we don't have big street lights and all sorts of stuff to light our way. But she has this street that has these amazing bunnies.
Yeah.
And they're colored like they're domestic bunnies, right? They're nice, like,
they're cream and black and brown and
and black and white, and, you know, I mean, it's just amazing. They're like pet store bunnies.
Yeah.
But every time I drive down your drive and I see one of those, that's when I feel really thankful, because we don't always see that over where I live. I have eagles on my street, so we don't have many bunnies and or squirrels or anything else. I know. Well, I think they're hiding. I would like to believe that they're hiding, and that's why they're not out. But the bunnies are so beautiful on your street, and it's like I get to see that. And to me, if that's all I can find today to be thankful for, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy the deer that come to your house.
Yes. My babies.
Mm-hmm. And the bucks that have their amazing antlers right now.
Yes.
It's really amazing. It's so gorgeous.
You know, I have to say they've not been around much lately. And it's the season. It's that time of year. And they're also kind of, I think, splitting the herd a little bit because there are 2 bucks. And so... So the neighbors, we've all been like texting back and forth. Have you seen them today? Have you seen them today? We just found out that one of the neighbors had them sleeping in her backyard over the last few days. So I'm feeling better, because I was getting worried. Where were they, right? But what made it all better was I saw the buck this morning, one of them, and he looks like he's about ready to lose his antlers.
Huh.
I know that their racks come off.
Yeah.
But his looks like if he were to shake his head very much, he might lose them. But it was just it was so wonderful to see him.
Yeah.
You know? He was kind of hovering underneath my apple tree wondering, I wonder if I could reach that one.
Well, we're really great for our listeners as well. Absolutely. And the community that we serve. It's just, that brings us so much hope and so much inspiration.
We would not be doing this without you. And we appreciate you so much. And we hope that you'll keep coming back. And we hope you'll tell others and ask them to come back, because I think we have great messages. I do.
Yeah.
But you will tell us if we do or we don't. And we hope that you will.
Yeah.
So reach out to us on our website. You'll hear about it in the show notes or read about it in the show notes when we post our episode.
Yeah.
But certainly we would love to bring you what you want to hear.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially as we're starting to record some of those episodes for next year.
Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. We're on our game.
Yeah. And I'm really thankful also for my clients and the work that I've had this year. Mm-hmm. I'm really thankful for the opportunity to serve as the president on ICF Washington, the Washington State Chapter Board. It was a lot of work, but I also feel like we were able to accomplish an amazing amount of stuff. And that's not due to me, but due to the amazing board that we had and the volunteers that we had this year. Just really, I got a chance to speak to a couple of them this week, and it just brings me so much joy to see people who are so committed to the coaching profession and really are so passionate about it, and especially regarding encouraging diverse coaches. And I think that is just such an important thing to be thinking about, is how do we make sure that the coaching community is a diverse community so we can serve our diverse clients.
I appreciate everything you said, and I want to make sure the world knows that you are being very modest, because I think this year our board has been amazing as well. And I think that a lot of that had to do with leadership. And so thank you for that. I think you did an amazing job this year. You had a really steep climb, and I think that you climbed it. You breached the wall. You did a great job. And our volunteers, there are no better volunteers than these.
Yeah.
They are the best. Yeah. And, they're professionals, and it shows.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. So we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We are going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will see you back here in just a week.
And before we let them go,
yes,
our challenge to you, our listeners, is, as Trisha said when we were just opening, that there is a lot. We've got a lot of folks that are struggling at this time for a lot of different reasons. And we would encourage you to use our hope questions as a way to have really hopeful conversations, to bring some inspiration and lightness and a little bit of dreaming of what's possible, rather than focusing on some of the negative stuff that's going on around us. And so go to our website, fill out the Lifting Leaders Hope survey, help us with the research. We close at the end of the year. So have the conversation, have people fill out the survey. We would really appreciate it. And we think it'll change the tenor of your Thanksgiving conversations.
I love that, Crystal. And I love that. I mean, just take a screenshot. Once you've done the survey, just take a screenshot, because that's where the questions are, right?
Right.
And use those as conversation starters, if nothing else, at the dinner table. It'd be great.
Yeah. We want everybody to really enjoy this time with family, with friends, and with, getting out in your community. Maybe you're actually going out and helping other people during Thanksgiving. And that's a wonderful thing too.
Bless you for that. Yes.
Yeah. So connection, a time of connection. Yeah. So let's keep the conversation going.
Okay.
If you have questions or comments about the show, you can find us on all our social media channels at lifting_leaders. We have so many exceptional podcast episodes coming up with more fantastic guests. So be sure to subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. If you know someone who would find this episode inspiring, share it with them. Text them, email them, or take a screenshot and share it on your Instagram and tag us at lifting_leaders. If you'd like to know more about us, our guests, or the show, please go to our website at liftingleaderspodcast.com. You'll find our show notes there as well. If you're looking for help in developing your leaders or would like a growth opportunity yourself through leader coaching, please contact us through our website at www.liftingleaderspodcast.com. Thank you to Ari Chance Roberts for his technical support of our show. Finally, please take 30 seconds and follow us. It helps you because you never miss an episode, and it helps us because you never miss an episode. To follow us, go to the Lifting Leaders Podcast Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Then just tap the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner or click on follow. While you're there, if you'd be willing to give us a 5-star rating and review and share the episode with a friend, we'd be so grateful. Thank you, Trisha. It was great to do a little Thanksgiving debrief.
Thank you, Crystal. Enjoyed it.
Many thanks to you, our listeners. We appreciate you. Find ways every day to lift each other up. Have a fantastic week.
Happy Thanksgiving.